Hello, in this short video, I'll walk you through how to create questions. And using the question as a building block, you can create quizzes and tests that the student can take online. So basically, like if you're planning to take objective-based questions or say fill in the blanks type questions, then definitely you can use this platform. And the evaluation will be done by the platform. So the student can get the result and you can see the analytics about who scored, how much, and which topic they're good. So you can get all the analytics on your dashboard. So first you have to create the questions, and creating you can create the question in two ways. One is one question at a time. So if you are creating question, you can select the for which subject you have want to create the question and for which topic, and then you can select whether you want to have a multiple choice type question or you want to have a filling the blanks type question. So you can give the question and then let the student solve it and enter their answers. At the same time, you can also put the explanation here. So after the student takes the test, they will see the approach or the solution that you want to provide. So you don't have to tell the same thing again and again to the student. They can do the self-assessment and understand the solution. And in case they are still having doubts, they can reach out to you. You can also create a question where you have a paragraph followed by a couple of questions. Then you can do that way. So you can create questions here, and then you can have either fill in the blanks type sub question, or you can have multiple types of question. And each sub question could also have their own topic. So you can change the topic as well. And then you can add additional questions as needed. So you can have 5, 6, 10 questions followed by the big paragraph with information and figures. So you can also attach the figure here. Like if you see here, you can attach any image that you want to attach for the question. So that way it becomes very useful and it's very easy to create those questions. And then you can also use an editor called virus. So that will help you in writing any mathematical formula or physics formula that you want to use. Right, so it's quite useful and it's very easy to use. So once you've created the question, this question will be in the database for you tag to your course, so you can use it in future. So you can see all the questions that is already there, like which if you create, you will see those questions. Once you create the question, you can create test based on those questions. So while creating test, you will once you select suppose you want to do it for this one and you have selected the topic, you can select midterm and then you can enter the instruction for the test and you can enter the section name. You can put how much marks that each question will have, and then you will see the list of questions which you already created. So you can tag, like just select those questions, or if you haven't want to double check it, you can open it up and it will show you how the question is framed. And then you can, once you select those questions which you want to include, you can just click here. You'll also see a feature called included earlier. So in case you don't want to repeat any of the questions which you included in the past, you can just exclude those, and there is a filter as well here which will help in excluding those. If you want to just see the questions which was never included, you can have that filter. And once you select those questions and you have entered the maximum marks, negative marks if it's applicable, and if you save, then that like this question was never used in the test, so you can just mark those, and then clicking this button will include those questions, and you can define the time in the next. So once you have selected the question, if you save it, then the question paper will get created and you will see that question over here, and then later on when the test time comes, then you can assign those tests to the particular class. I hope this video is useful and it will help you in understanding how to create questions as a building block for creating tests. And tests are time bound, so student, if you give them 10 minutes or say 30 minutes, 1 hour, whatever the time you decide based on the number of questions, the student will be allowed only that much time, and after that the system will lock them off. In case you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to me. I can walk you through the steps and also take any feedback.